Hello everyone and welcome back to Humankind in Square Triangle Mouse. Now the Bunny update is officially live and we have also bought the Oceania DLC. So I'm going to record a full game without editing or anything, just you're going to see the whole thing, but yeah, 8 competitors is actually fine, a large map, but here's the thing though. Number of continents, I'm going to go all the way to 8. So that's the fun stuff about this. Let's remove a little bit of land percentage. I usually play with 40%. I find that it's the most fun setup to use. And so 8 continents because I want each one of the 8 competitors to have their own continent. That is going to force all of us to sail quite a lot, and we're going to make the most out of the new update and the oceanic cultures. I'm going to try to pick them all, even though if you have seen my video, I released a video a few days ago in which I was testing this update with the beta, and in the beta I realized that the oceanic culture for the ancient era has a huge problem. So just like the Olmecs, they have a range unit that replaces the archers and it's weaker than the archers. So the Nubian also replaces the archers, but the Nubian have a stronger version of them. These two cultures, the Olmecs and the new one for Oceania, we are going to see them in a little bit. They have a unit that is weaker than the archers, and that's a huge problem because the archers are a very important unit for expansion and defense in the ancient era.
It is time to finish breakfast. Give a
oh, we have the narrator on. I forgot that I had not removed the narrator from the game. And I have to say, every time that I go back from Civilization 6 to this game, I realize how slow the movement of the speed of the units is inside the map. I don't like that at all, actually. I think they should be much faster, but it is what it is. Anyway, you can speed them up during combat, but not in the map. We have already 5 copper, 4 horses, so some resources in the starting position. I could start here to get the horses or start there to get the copper. The copper territory also has porcelain, that's nice, some extra money, and some future reward. So
full bellies and healthy children.
Okay, finally we get a little bit of food, that's really important. Let's go for food first and this stuff later. Oh, we have an enemy. Yeah, let's attack them, that's fine. I guess end deployment, yeah. Let's go here, let's see if we can get some higher ground attacks. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good stuff. Let's do this one. And that should be the end of it. And we get 5 food and 5 influence. Yeah. And we can use the influence to get an outpost here, like pretty much immediately. Okay, we got some food. I'm going to get more food. And oh no, most of the food curiosities that I got were the minimum, 5 food only. That is very unfortunate. If one of them had been at least 10, I would have a second unit already, which would be really good to go back and get that outpost. Anyway, we didn't get it.
Not
so.
Everything worth
look at that.
Was forged by human hands.
Natural wonder. I think one of the oceanic cultures has some bonus in natural wonders, so we will try to make the most out of that. And we have some ebony and coffee here. Interesting. Oh no, not this one, sorry. This guy here will go in and then think about getting an outpost. This is a 21. This is a 25. Whoa. But the thing with the 21 here is that it's closer to these guys with several additional luxuries. So I kind of like it better. Yeah, I'm going to start here just because of the resource situation. And here we're going to explore this piece of land a little bit better. Oh, we have okay, if you play smart, you can totally beat just, you know, one bear. Shouldn't be difficult. Like, I go here, I get the higher ground. I can do this now. Yeah, that's a net worth for me, so net gain, sorry for me. Yeah, we get some food, that's another population. And some influence, always good, because it looks like we are actually getting a decent starting territory here. This is not too bad to test this stuff to get cheaper research costs, but In my test, I actually went with marching here to get the tribes faster, because right now we are going for curiosities, as it always happens in the Neolithic era. And it's very, very useful in this context to actually be able to be faster, you know. So this guy goes here. He's also going to ransack this. And this dude will go away trying to find curiosities in other territories, and we have a nice amount of food here.
A first ransack. See the signs.
That is indeed my first ransack, although I noticed that the narrator is still saying first ransack in every ransack you make, throughout pretty much the entire game. They apparently never fixed that particular bug, so at this point I think it's kind of part of the lore, maybe, like the narrator is drunk or something and he believes every ransack is the first one, he has really good memories over ransack in his youth. And okay, you know what, I'm going to leave this food for these guys because they have more, and so these fellas are going to move somewhere else. Okay, let's do that. Perfect, that worked really well. Oh, it was a 15, so I think it would have worked with either unit, but still, we didn't know. It could have been a 10, so it was the logical decision. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, interesting, we have an island very, very close to our starting land, and I think this guy will go around here. Let's remind me later. Go here, we definitely need more influence and obviously more science. It's turn 11 only. I'm going to play at the very least until turn 15.
Territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Now this dude could come back here. Oh wait. Let's do that, and then I'm going to think about a second outpost. Ideally you want 2 of them before you go into the ancient era. Okay, here we're going to move a little bit. Here we should have the scientific and influential curiosities, because it's not the kind of territory that gives food, right? You usually need more green territory to get food. At least the odds are programmed like that, according to what they told me in the official forums when I asked about this. Like amplitude, you know, they go and actually answer stuff there, so it's sometimes useful to go and ask them. Okay, let's go here and see what's up. Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him, so... Okay, higher ground all the time, that's very good. Yep, there you go. 5 food, and then this guy is at 15, so he's definitely going there to get a new unit. This one is at 0, so not much to do. This guy's at 15, he should probably stay in the green. This guy should also stay in the green, but also I want a city here. Okay, let's see, we can get like a 17, 16, 17, yeah, none of these are really impressive. This is a 20 with a ton of production, so I think I'm going for the 20 with the extra production, because my starting outpost has a very nice amount of food. So I think having production in the first outpost that gets added to the city is actually a good idea. Okay then, let's just get the defensive bonus every time, so we don't lose a lot of health here. And that's even a little bit more influence, so not too bad. And here, apparently we are exploring everything already in this part of the continent. That should be okay. Let's do that, and this guy has 5. Let's get the new army, of course. The guy who has 5 goes here and gets maybe... oh, only 5 more. Well, that was That was not very lucky. This one has 15. Not a lot of food in these tiles, but here we could get more, I guess. This guy wanted to go to the snow. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, look, more food. Well, I guess I can keep getting it. If it's there, why not, right? It's free. So I'll send this guy here in case more curiosities are appearing in that part of the land. In the fog of war, you can always see more curiosities appearing. So speaking of fog of war, we have some here. Let's take a look. Okay, nothing new. That's fine though. It's turn 15 already. We have to start thinking about how many guys we have, how much science, how many outposts. Let's move everybody. This guy has 10, 0, and 10. Okay, this guy will go here. Oh, look at that, the sanctuary. I could destroy it right now, but this is probably spawning deer, which is fun to kill, so I'm not going to destroy it just yet. There you go, another food for this fella. And we can definitely kill another one of these guys. Oh, I cannot get the higher ground this time, that's a shame. So what you do in these cases is you do 2 rounds without attacking to get the defending bonus. And then in the very last round you attack a little bit just to guarantee the kill. Otherwise the fight could go to a second round, but it's 1-on-1, so it doesn't go to a second round, you just lose. So you don't want that, evidently. Okay, so we are... Oh, another sanctuary, interesting. I haven't seen a single mammoth in this particular game. I guess none of those sanctuaries are actually spawning mammoths. Okay, we have 2 of those. I could get a third one, but it's 60 influence. It's gonna take forever, so... Ooh, okay. Let's go with this guy here. Yeah, and this guy there. That's fine. This fella doesn't have a lot to do. Oh, look at that. Even more food. Alright then. It looks like we are going to have at least 10 of these guys, and we got the knowledge star as well, so that's good. You really don't want to go in the ancient era without any science. That would be a shame, really. Okay, so this guy can attack this fella and then get the food in the next turn. That should work. Okay, I'm in a river tile, which loses me almost all of the bonus from the higher ground, but then the deer is also on a river tile, so it compensates itself, yeah? That's good. Actually, this guy could go and ransack this, because 5 food is enough to get me another unit. If you don't need so many units, which might totally happen, you can just use them to get more population, so it's still fine. Oh, I didn't change it fast enough, but okay, whatever. We are still fine. Here we have even more food. Okay, this particular map gave me a lot of food, which is good, but almost no knowledge. Kind of imbalanced, but at least if it's not balanced, you always prefer it like this, with more food, because if you get a lot of knowledge with no food at all, you get very few of these units and you cannot really make any sort of fast progress. So in that regard, this start is not actually that bad. Oh, even more food. Amazing stuff. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so these guys, it's unclear what they want to do. Let's say go here, let's say go there. Just spread a little bit throughout the world. I really don't want any more food at this point. Wait, wasn't there like something to ransack here for the guy with 15 food? I think it just disappeared, or I ransacked it with the other guy without realizing, but I think that wasn't the case. I think it just disappeared, which is very strange. Anyway, let's continue playing, but maybe I made a mistake there. I wasn't paying attention. So let's go here. Oh wait, I mean it's there. I might as well grab it. And nothing here. Nothing there. This guy goes back. I need them to be close to my city so I can turn them into population when the ancient era starts. Okay, let's go all the way up here. And then finish the turn and then move a little bit more, and it's already turn 18. Honestly, I think I'm just going to finish the Neolithic. It looks like we did everything we could here. Oh wait, we absolutely need more science. Cool, 3 science points, that's something for sure. This is fine, we get more science here, that's good. I'll take a look here, no science, just some food that I don't need. This food is 0, 15, okay, let's get one more guy. We are going to have 12. I think that's one of the era stars is actually 12. 12 population for the agrarian era star in the ancient era. I think that is indeed the case. Okay, nothing seems to be happening apart from the stuff that we already got. Oh, look at that. I could have even 13 if I wait one more turn. That being said, I don't really need more guys. I did get 2 more scientific curiosities. So I think that's enough. I think I'm not going to wait one more turn. It would be a waste, probably. Alright then, that's fine. Okay. There you go. Okay, this is fine. I think we are going into the ancient era. We are going to get the new culture, the Pama-Nyungan. More influence on landmark part, more influence on natural wonders. I need to really check the landmark part to make sure I got it right. Influence on natural wonders, that's pretty easy to understand. These are the boomerang throwers. Sure, they can regenerate health outside of our territory, and they can ignore the moving penalties from the forest, but none of those things are so important as the secondary range, like you know, the range that the archers have. These guys cannot shoot, sorry, when they have one of their friends in front of them, and that's just really bad. It makes them much worse. But the fish traps, I guess, are decent if you have enough rivers. It's kind of like the Harappans. You really want to have a lot of rivers here. And we are in a static culture. That's going to give me a lot of influence. So I can use that influence for peaceful expansion in my starting continent. And obviously in this type of game, having room for peaceful expansion is a good idea. Sorry, having the possibility of peaceful expansion is a good idea. This guy will become a city.
Walls, roofs.
We start with 2 population. Let's get the pottery workshop as usual.
Luxuries of civilization.
We don't have so much food. You can see here how if we want to grow more, we have to wait 7 turns, but that's because we are already starting with 2 guys. Anyway, we are going to get that one for extra production later on. We are going to get more face on main plaza, that's fine. We are going to go carpentry anyway, even if the archer is not so good with these guys. Because, well, we want to chop stuff, basically, to go faster. And then, let's see, this guy will probably just go back home and create more population. And this guy, I think, will do the same. He will just go back home. I can grab the curiosity with this other dude. We got carpentry immediately, that's perfect. Let's get another one. Irrigation could be good, but I'm thinking about calendar actually. I need some money to use my ability, so it's going to take a while. Okay, these two guys could come back here and start chopping everything. If I chop with two guys instead of just one, it's a little bit faster, like 1 turn faster, 3 turns instead of 4. I mean, I'm not going to chop everything, but I'm going to chop quite a lot. Okay, let's take a look at the fog of war. I guess one more of these guys will have to go back and become population, because we have too many of them right now. I'm paying quite a lot of money. I can't afford to have so many scouts. Okay, no more curiosities here, so we can finish the turn. And let's look for curiosities maybe here. There is some fog there. Okay, nothing going on. Let me take a look at this stuff. Okay, this guy will disband. Now we have 3 population. Another one in 7. That's good. How about this though? Okay, it's still 2 turns for the pottery workshop, so I'm going to do it like that. The warrior could go around looking for curiosities next to the city. Maybe I got this warrior for free in one of my first curiosities in the game. This guy goes back home. This fella looks around from the top of the mountain, and we can see here another curiosity. That's good. So basically this gives me more influence, because I would have a natural wonder, so we want to take this territory as quickly as possible. The problem is we really want this territory with the big river first, so we are actually going to have to wait for that natural wonder. And oh, this guy could come here. Actually, there is some land there. It's probably mostly mountains, but I will have to check it out anyway. Maybe with this fella. Okay, look at that. That's good stuff. And here we get more influence. And here we get that. And now that we got that, okay, wait a second. After I get calendar, I could maybe buy this stuff with influence, and only later I can attach this territory. Okay, we can do like this with the coffee, and like this one, and then attaching is 24, but we can do it next turn. That's totally fine. And army composition, we will have to wait, but we'll go for this one. But we'll have to wait a couple of turns to get there. Okay, because we don't have early wars, because each culture has its own island, we can wait a little bit on city defense. I could go domestication because I will get this territory next, so I guess we can do that. This guy will also just disappear. Okay, that's perfect. I'm getting some money now, which is good if I want to use my ability. Oh, I mapped my initial continent. That's good. Yeah, of course everybody will map their starting continent, because I created 8 of them, so 1 for each culture. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful influence spawning right where I needed that. Okay, let's go here, and that's nothing. And this fella will just look around. Okay, so this is the usual stuff of the early Asian era, right? Just looking for curiosities all over the map. It's not the most exciting part of the game, but it's important that you keep doing it, because they just keep appearing, and they really give you the influence and the science you absolutely need if you want to keep in touch with the AI on Humankind difficulty. The bonus is just too important for you to ignore it. Another warrior, look at that. Okay, let's go towards creating my first army. This guy can go here maybe. Check all of the white stuff. This guy will go there, I think. Well, I got two free warriors. That was pretty good, actually. I was kind of lucky. Let's attach this. We get an era star, that's good. We can get this one as well. That's also good. This is 9, so that's pretty good. This is also quite good. Oh, this one doesn't need to be touching my... Yeah, that's true. I can build new district adjacent to this one. when I build it, so that's quite nice. Let's do this here because the lumberyard is quite a lot of production. I could chop it, but what is the best place to chop now? I'm thinking here actually. This youth goes back home maybe. Let's go up here. So from the higher ground it should be easier to see the curiosities are spawning, I guess. Oh, look at that. I'm moving a little bit too fast. You can see how I'm missing curiosities here and there, but that's fine. It's not a big deal if I get it one turn later. I mean, it's still the science that I'm going to need to get domestication very much on time. I still don't have the territory that has the horses. So it's not like, you know, it's a delay that actually is going to affect my game. Oh, we got another volunteer? Wow, that's crazy. I never get so many warriors for free. Okay, we got some science. That's pretty good. Okay, let's disband this one. I still have more than enough food, even though I have 5 population very early. So that was pretty cool. Can I do this? So lumberyard in 3, lumberyard in 3, and if I do this, and that is also lumberyard in 3. Okay, let's get more population immediately. Let's do this. We got domestication for free. That's just perfect. We are going to research. Well, I guess I got so many warriors that I could do irrigation actually before city defense. I pretty much never do that, but in this particular game, because it's so unusual, I think it's actually the best strategy. So you go here, you chop that. It's very far from the center, so I'm not going to get that production with exploitations. I might as well chop it. Okay, looks like nothing is happening there. And this dude might want to go here. So we get all these guys together. I don't know, maybe I want to look at these white tiles again, just in case they have spawned something. Let's go up here, there is nothing, let's go back there. You never know where the curiosities will be. As long as you don't have the territory with an outpost, the curiosities can totally keep spawning, so you can keep an eye open for them for a very long time actually, if you keep an empty territory for a very long time. Okay, follow me, everything is alright. There's a song that said that, follow me, everything is alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. I don't feel like it right now, but it does exist. You can believe me on that one. Okay, that's fine. And there you go, 2 warriors together very early in the game. Okay, let's go to this river. Oh, look at that. I just went through a ruined shrine without even trying. That was amazing. So lumberyard is coming, kind of important. I can really use those 9 production points. Okay, see, now we can get 300 influence points. They don't go towards the stars, obviously, because you have to produce them for them to give you stars, but still pretty good. The Pyramid of Giza is still the best one. I'm not going to build a lot of horse units, so those tables are not going to be good. I think I'm going to claim this one. I could claim it so early because I had those extra influence points. Speaking of which, let's create more of them. Like here you can see more influence on emblematic district. We are about to build some emblematic districts, so we are going to have more influence from that. I'm thinking the one with the horses could actually be a second city instead of just another territory for Kaguka. I mean, usually I like conquering the second city from the independents, but I'm not seeing any independence here. It's a little bit disappointing in that regard. Let's see, 27, 25. This is also much more balanced, so we're going to do it there. You'll do this, you'll do that. Just checking the territory, making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, we're going to get all of those guys together. And I'm going to keep an eye on this stuff. Still no independence anywhere. Stern 25. I don't remember how long exactly does it take for the first independent people to appear. Maybe it's 30 turns. And that's why I haven't seen any of them just yet. That could be the case. Let's go here. Let's do this. There you go. I think these guys, they could be the next ones chopping, honestly. I'm gonna do this, and then maybe these guys will go and chop this one. That should work to produce a little bit faster. You need to try to find those forests that are too far from your city centers. And unfortunately, I will have to stop the video here. It's also been half an hour already, so I'll see you in the next one. Until then, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.